This is your boy Adamslink. How you guys doing? As usual, support your boy, like this video, comment, share it on all social platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Adamslink, and make sure to subscribe and click the bell notification to get updates anytime in the day I upload. And morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are watching the video from. Well, guys, I see what a lot of other countries are doing to Nigerians, most especially Ghana. And well, I will definitely make a video about that, but not today. I'm not going to talk about what's happening currently in Ghana in this video because I'm still trying as much as possible to get more information concerning the situation with C90 testing over there. Well, here's a video, quite a fortunate one. It shows we do not have more information on this video. According to the person who posted this, he said, "Oh my God, we need to get to the bottom of this. This needs to be investigated ASAP." It's a maltreatment of Nigerians coming from America with Ethiopia airline transiting through Iyadema Airport to Togo today, 18th of December 2021. The federal government must come down with full force on this nonsense. Togo, this is not even the size of Oshodi. Togo is not even the size of Oshodi. For having the infantry to do this to Nigeria, they even manhandled a lady. This is so wrong. That is just the information we have. We do not know what they did, but they were arresting some Nigerians. And you see the way they are manhandling this one. So, well, I cannot say nothing about it. I cannot say, but even if they want to even arrest a kidnapper or let me say a drug dealer, they do not manhandle them like this, most especially a woman for that matter. Well, I think the federal government really need to start placing value on us and start talking to these neighboring countries. Don't go be like say even Lagos Lagos even big pass Togo na twice of Lagos. Like 2 Togo we enter into Lagos or 3 Togo we enter into Lagos. So let's talk about yesterday, even yesterday as well, I talked about this debit alert that we usually receive. You'll just be at home or workplace, anywhere you are at, you just receive debit alert. Sometime maybe 50 naira, 100 naira, 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira, 500 naira, depending. Some people receive debit alert of 1 million from their account without even knowing how they made such transaction. And yet, when they go into the bank will start telling them some kind of excuses. So, according to CBN, they said, report and we will take it up, CBN tells Nigerians, on unauthorized debts. They say what you should be asking them, customers, if they have reported those incidents to the CBN. We work based on the information we receive. We have channels, we have educated them. We have said that you have the right to complain if you get debited. We have written on our website about the cost of bank charges. If anybody is charging you more than what you see, what do? You need to report to CBN and we will take it up. Anytime we have done sensitization, we show them in concrete terms the amount we have recovered from banks and sent back to the individuals. Customers should report to the CBN. We have channels, we have email address where they can reach us. That's what they should do. Now that's CBN coming out to clarify all those stuff. You should report such matters whenever you receive any debit alert, and the bank is making it really difficult for you to get your money back. Just report it to the CBN. But I think the reason why people are really finding it hard to report anything to authorities is because of the time. The time and the stress. The time and the stress. Well, But even with the time and stress, we cannot just say, oh, because of that time and stress, we are not going to start reporting. We should try it out. Let's try it out. Let's check if it will work. That's my own suggestion, though. And here's a video of Mercy Johnson, actress Mercy Johnson, complaining about how home debit alert she received recently.
My motivational speakers ready for house. I need motivational quote to take for myself now. Because seriously, I've been seeing all of these tweets about bank and charges. Yes, look, no man can go weigh me pass aside with myself. Don't debit me now. I don't use my account. I don't go anywhere. Don't debit me now. Don't be like CBN got do something. But as it be so now, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. 30 December. Nobody can't use me to their own 30 December. I don't understand that.
Well, that was coming from Mercy Johnson. And also, check out this lady lying on the floor. Guess what? She received a debit alert. She never authorized. According to the person who posted, it said, I'm in a bank watching this young girl roll on the floor because someone used her ATM to withdraw all her money via POS. My heart's broken. I have tried counseling her. She's not having any of that. My day is ruined. Well, that's why I said that she caused it by herself. So, but if there's a way that they can trace, help her to trace the POS and get to that POS, and then the POS person will also help them to trace that person. I think they should assist. I think the painful thing is that whenever you are having such issue of debit alert, not even the bank fault. The bank are so reluctant to even assist you to get the people who are behind that debit alert. They don't even want to assist. And the painful part is they are human beings. It's not as if as a machine that is programmed to answer such questions, answer it. They are not machine, they are human beings who do understand situation, who can assist, who can give you advice, but they don't just want to do it. That's the most painful thing inside this debit alert. It's not even the debit alert, it's the bankers, the people who are supposed to attend to you, the way they behave to you. And also, guys, let's move over to entertainment. Just yesterday here, Davido, Zlatan is kind of like want to reveal his own clothing line. So Davido just wanted to support, and he bought a shirt that even if you check the market value, that shirt will be like 25,000 naira. Davido bought that shirt for £5,000 just to support Zlatan. For £5,000. The other time Davido was asking for people to donate for his birthday, don't forget, Zlatan was the first person to pay in 1 million naira to Davido's account. The first person to pay in that money was Zlatan. And Davido paying back by giving Zlatan the sum of £5,000. Come on, man, that is dope. Davido always want to make sure everybody around him are well fed and very, very okay. Kudos to him, though. And then let's talk about this Mompha versus Bobrisky. The issue between Bobrisky and Tutu DK about cussing each other out and all the rest. I already made a video about that. Then Mompha was dragged into it, the Dubai-based Nigeria millionaire or billionaire in naira, not in dollars. Billionaire in naira. Well, so Mompha now is trying as much as possible to prove to Nigerians that he never had sex with Bobrisky. This is a married man trying to prove himself that he never had sex with Bobrisky. Can you imagine? A married man, and they're even well respected by many. According to what he wrote, he said, Tonto was never my friend. It was same you, Bob, who introduced her to me, and it was same you, Bob, who told me Tonto was talking ish about me, which made me dislike her then. In the voice note, I purposely didn't unsend it because I want you to have something to post, which shows I was asking you to gist me what happened. You have sent many things in our chat because you think Tonto is my friend now. Baba, the question is, did I knock you or not? Show proof and stop beating about the bush. And you even said you have more to post. Please post it. A married man trying to, as much as possible, to prove that he never slept with Bobrisky. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. Like it's even it doesn't even sound well. You have your own family, you have kids, a wife, and you are trying to prove to us that you never slept with Bobrisky. Just imagine the time. Well, meanwhile, Bobrisky is still just having a day ranting about the whole stuff to the decade, then Mompha, and maybe, man, if honestly, I can't be having someone like Bobrisky around me, man, because the day we go fight, While talking about Bobrisky and Mompha, check out what this Nigerian lesbian, Temi, wrote. She said, starting every point with as a lesbian because I believe my opinion is superior because lesbians are God. That's all. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Lesbians are God, coming from Temi. Well, that was so irrelevant, and that was so like it's not a news that you're supposed to be hearing. Lesbians are God. Well, I don't know why she decided to say that, but it's our own opinion though. We are living in a democratic system, so everybody's allowed to say whatever he or she wants to say. You understand? And meanwhile, if you check her lips, if you know say this lip don't suck a lot of banana tire. Just joking though. I'm just kidding. And check out this one's coming from William Ochimba, what he wrote about fake prophets. He said there is a massive release of false prophets recently claiming they hear from God but can't back up a single thing they say with the scripture. How you know it's God is that it comes from the place of love. How you know it's the devil is that it comes from the place of condemnation. You think Christianity is a bad joke? You think hell is funny? You think Jesus' death for our redemption is a movie? You don't use fear and condemnation to preach Christ. That's the devil's tool. Condemnation has never fixed a misbehaving child. Well, talking about false prophet, that's coming from William Ochimba. Check out what the woman wrote recently. Said recently that if you die as a footballer, you are going to hellfire. And if you die as a comedian, you are also going to hellfire.
My dear, if you are here and your dream is to become comedian, I want you to renounce Jesus before you become comedian. You must renounce Jesus and reject him. To become a comedian means you are destined for hell. And if any pastor tell you are destined to be a comedian, that means you belong to hell. Anybody that die as a football star shall go to hell. Write it down. I'm not forcing you to believe me. Just hear and keep it. I'm not forcing you to believe. If your child here becomes star in ball, your brother becomes star in ball, automatic certificate to hell.
Now, so If you have any dreams of becoming a footballer or a comedian, better stop that dream now, and you better start doing. Okay, what kind of job do you want us to do so that we won't go to hellfire? Madam, please, can you tell us? Tell us now so that we know the kind of job that are good for God and some kind of job that are not good for God. Please let us know. Well, there was a little mid-crisis in Guarimpa, Abuja. A video was shared after this guy had this Royal Rumble night with one Olujo. This guy is refusing to pay her. I have said this severally. That is our place of work. That's our office. You do not have the right to come into someone's office to do transaction and you end up not paying her or paying that person. It's wrong. Even God said will punish you put. Let us be completely honest. Even God said will punish you put. Despite saying a wrong thing, but God will still punish you. Double punishment. You went into a contract and you deceived that person. I have said this severally. Before you carry Olujo go inside hotel, make sure you finish that transaction first. Tell that woman, this is what I have, this is what I do not have. If she agrees, she'll follow you. And make sure again, I know some Olujo will enter into that hotel with you and seeing that you have money, they will start increasing the price in that room. But the honest truth is that you should know how to maneuver all those stuff. Because if you carry Olujo, may not get shame, it will disgrace you. That is just the honest truth. But if the case was that you refuse to pay her after a service, then you are completely wrong. Pay her. Pay her. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching the boy here, Adamslink. See you next time. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Bye.